SpongeBob is easily one of the most popular cartoons today, with unforgettable episodes and specials. But some are pretty forgettable and garbage. Here's my top 5 worst SpongeBob specials in my personal opinion. Number 5. The Clash of Triton. The Clash of Triton is pretty much hyped for its title, but it didn't live up to its hype. Here's some reasons as of why this episode failed. 1. Nickelodeon promoted it like it was a huge event. When The Clash of Triton was coming out 2010, Nickelodeon advertised it as a big SpongeBob summer special, with promos making Triton seem like a major new villain or game-changing character. Viewers went in expecting something epic.
That's enough, Patrick. Thank you.
What? SpongeBob and the Clash of Triton. The brand new special premieres Monday night at 8, only on Nick.
2. The title made it sound way bigger than it was. The Clash of Triton sounds like a massive battle, a god-level showdown, something on the scale of a movie plot, but in reality, it was mostly Neptune family drama and SpongeBob accidentally freeing someone. There was no huge clash. The title promised a dramatic, action-packed event, but the episode was goofy and simple instead. 3. The ending was fucking rushed. Everything gets wrapped up extremely fast, making the whole story feel pointless. Triton suddenly chills out, Neptune forgives him instantly, and the conflict disappears with no weight. So yeah, the episode was such a major disappointment to lots of fans, honestly didn't care that much for Triton, and the episode has so much filler.
Number 4. SpongeBob's Last Stand. This was a pretty forgettable episode, and it was kinda hyped because of its title. Here are some reasons why the episode didn't live up to its hype a little bit.
1. SpongeBob's Last Stand sounds way more epic than the episode actually is. The title makes it sound like SpongeBob is fighting for his life, a huge villain is coming, something major or dark is going to happen. Instead, it has just SpongeBob and Patrick protesting a highway. Fans expected a big, intense special and got a mellow environmental story.
Superhighway? You know what that means? Our jellyfish failed! Sorry.
He'll fight for truth,
It's working, Patrick. They're pulling the highway.
justice,
I have not given up. Stop the madness!
and the jellyfish way.
If you're gonna pave over jellyfish fields, you're gonna have to pave over me first. Is that all you got?
SpongeBob's Last Stand. The brand new special premieres Thursday, April 22nd at 8, only on Nick.
2. It suggests a major turning point, but nothing changes. Last stand usually means final battle, big sacrifice, huge consequences, but the episode ends normally. Nothing dramatic, no lasting impact. The title oversold it. 3. It was part of the 10th anniversary hype. Nickelodeon promoted the 10th anniversary as a huge deal, so a title like SpongeBob's Last Stand made fans think this would be a big milestone special. When the episode didn't match that energy, people felt let down. 4. It sounds like a season finale or even a series finale. Some kids even thought it meant SpongeBob was ending, when the plot was just stock Plankton's stupid highway. It felt misleading. So yes, the title absolutely made expectations higher, which made the disappointment worse. The songs are another reason why SpongeBob's Last Stand didn't fully land with fans. They weren't bad, but they didn't hit the same level as classic SpongeBob music. Here's why. They felt more like sass songs than comedy songs. Most SpongeBob songs are catchy, funny, silly, full of personality, but the jellyfishing song and Give Jellyfish Fields a Chance were very on-the-nose environmental messages. It felt more like a kid's educational show moment than Bikini Bottom humor. Yeah, the episode was part of the 10th anniversary celebration, but if it was a series finale, then Steven Hillenburg would come back and made the episode very special and well received. But it wasn't. We got a pretty forgettable SpongeBob special.
Number 3. This is when the episodes get even worse. SpongeBob, You're Fired.
SpongeBob, You're Fired got a lot of hate from fans, and there are several big reasons why. Here is the breakdown in simple terms. 1. The episode felt mean-spirited. A lot of fans thought the tone was way harsher than usual. SpongeBob iced tea usually treated like trash, but in this episode, Mr. Krabs fires him in a cold, insensitive way. SpongeBob gets desperate and sad. Everyone rubs the situation in his face. It didn't he have the classic warm, goofy SpongeBob energy.
Find out if SpongeBob's ready for a new job.
You're fired! You're fired! You're fired! Take your noodle patty with you!
I'll take it to go!
In SpongeBob, you're fired.
2. The plot was repetitive and weak. Fans noticed that the story is greater than SpongeBob gets fired, tries other jobs, fails, comes back. People felt like SpongeBob already did similar SpongeBob loses job plots, but better and funnier in earlier seasons. 3. The episode came off as a political statement. This is a big reason for the hate. Some news outlets spun the episode as pro-unemployment benefits or anti-welfare, even though the show was trying to be political. That drama spilled onto social media and made fans turn on the episode even more. Basically, the episode got caught in a controversy it never asked for. For out-of-character writing, fans hated that SpongeBob becomes desperate to be needed. Characters like Patrick act insensitive. Mr. Krabs feels extra greedy even for him. People said it didn't feel like real SpongeBob, it felt like zombie SpongeBob. Era writing. Summary: fans hated SpongeBob fired because it was mean-spirited, not funny, weirdly political, out of character, overhyped, tonally wrong for SpongeBob.
2. SpongeBob's House Party, also known as Party Pooper Pants.
Why fans say that it should have been a regular 11-minute episode. 1. The story iced tea big enough for a special. Most SpongeBob specials in the golden era had big stories: Christmas Who, world building, holiday lore, Shanghai. 3 alternate endings. Ugh. Question mark. Full prehistoric adventure, The Sponge Who Could Fly. Huge emotional arc, but House Party is literally just SpongeBob throws a party. SpongeBob's rules ruin the party. That's an 11-minute premise, not a full special. 2. The plot stretches too thin because they stretched it to special length. You get long patchy segments, repeated follow the list jokes, scene padding, a slower pace. Fans say the runtime dilutes the comedy instead of enhancing it.
Oregano!
The flavor
And arugula!
goes well with sea cucumbers.
Come to SpongeBob's house party!
Why the episode was so hyped. 1. Nickelodeon promoted it like a huge event. Nickelodeon treated House Party like a major television event, similar to Shanghai, Christmas Who, The Sponge Who Could Fly. They advertised it as is greater than SpongeBob's biggest party ever. The ads showed SpongeBob inviting the whole town, and Nick pushed it as a don't miss special. 2. Patchy the Pirate was hyped heavily. They used Patchy in the promos to sell the special, and Patchy episodes usually meant big adventure, big story, extra long special, so fans expected something on the level of the other Patchy specials. 3. Kids thought it'd be a wild party episode. The promos showed confetti, music, characters dancing, SpongeBob being excited. Naturally, kids assumed the episode would be fun, chaotic, and full of jokes. Instead, the party barely happens before SpongeBob ruins it with rules. Huge SpongeBob celebration, maybe even a double-length episode, but the actual episode was slower, more about SpongeBob's list, not as funny or chaotic, filled with patchy filler, so the hype set people up for disappointment. Here's some honorable mentions before the worst one yet. Here we go. Goodbye, Krabby Patty. Season 9. A lot of fans dislike the melodrama and think it is too over the top for a SpongeBob episode. Atlantis SquarePants, Season 5. Why fans gave it mixed reviews? Massive hype, weak payoff. This special had huge promotion. Music videos, behind the scenes, David Bowie as the king. So fans expected something legendary. But the story didn't deliver anything big or memorable. Question mark. The songs weren't strong enough. It's technically a musical, but most fans felt the songs were forgettable or didn't fit the scenes. Question mark. The plot gets slow and confused. A lot of wandering around Atlantis, not much comedy, and the characters don't do anything that interesting. Question mark. David Bowie cameo wasted. Many fans say they barely used him, and his character didn't add much. Question mark. Not awful. Just disappointing. That why it is mixed rather than hated. Some people liked the atmosphere and creativity, but most felt it didn't match the hype Nickelodeon built up.
And easily the number one worst SpongeBob special is Truth or Square.
SpongeBob's Truth or Square 2009 was widely disliked because it felt like a bait and switch. Fans expected big reveals and nostalgia for the 10th anniversary, but instead got filler flashbacks, celebrity cameos, and a weak plot that didn't deliver on its promises. Why fans disliked Truth or Square? Overhyped anniversary special. Nickelodeon marketed it as SpongeBob's 10th anniversary event, teasing secrets revealed. And lost episodes. Fans tuned in expecting major lore moments, like seeing SpongeBob's first Krabby Patty or his wedding to Sandy. Instead, most of the reveals were fake gags or dream sequences. The Truth or Square intro freaked people out because it used a series of bizarre, rejected alternate SpongeBob theme songs with unsettling visuals, distorted voices, and off-kilter effects. Instead of the familiar cheery opening, viewers got creepy parodies that felt more like nightmare fuel than celebration. Instead of showing new content, the special recycled old clips from past episodes as flashbacks. Fans saw this as lazy filler rather than a true celebration of the show's history. Reviews ranged from fun nostalgia to worst SpongeBob special ever. Some enjoyed the silliness, but many thought it was a wasted opportunity compared to later specials like SpongeBob's Big Birthday Blowout.
Formulae. Don't miss all this and more in the brand new movie, SpongeBob's Truth or Square. Coming soon, only on Nick.
So in short, Truth or Square wasn't hated just for being bad. It was hated because it promised something huge and nostalgic, then delivered filler and gimmicks instead.
In conclusion, these specials are forgettable, lazy, repetitive, boring and trash. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And I'm out of here.